I was playing soccer. Coming in here, I wasn't able to run for more than 5 or 10 minutes without my leg going numb, and no one really knew how to fix it. My goal is to be able to run a half marathon. I think that'd be really cool, and I think it's definitely a possibility with what Dr. Miller has done for me.
I fell pumping gas, and after 3 days I was still unable to put weight on it, so I came to see Dr. Miller, and he knew before I even showed him any x-rays that it was broken and that I had torn a ligament based on the bruising.
We had to do a lot of walking at work, and it was rough to do the walking. Climbing ladders and that, it was hard. Some of the jobs, they would just assign them to somebody else because they knew I couldn't do it. And the pain got to where I couldn't hardly stand it anymore.
Initially, I started off with trying to solve problems. But the more I really saw patients and I started listening to their stories, I was interested in helping the patient. It's not just about the carpentry or the fixing. It's about the patient involved. Beacon offered me the opportunity to do what I love best, is treat patients in the way I want to treat them, get a very multifaceted experience in terms of all types of patients. And really, that's what we see here. We obviously treat patients with sports, but we also treat patients with work injuries, kids with falls, all sorts of things in between as well. When I see a patient in the office, it's not just about hearing their problem, but really trying to listen to what they want to get out of the situation and how we can help them.
Dr. Miller went over the different procedures he could do, basically helped me decide which one would be the best. And after meeting and talking with him, I felt real confident.
Dr. Miller told me that my ankle was actually a miracle from the way that it was before to how it was post-surgery, and he said that's stronger than you've ever been.
I can walk now, it doesn't hurt. Standing, it doesn't bother me. So it was a great improvement. I would recommend it to anybody.
At Beacon, we understand the urgency of the patient, whether it's job-related, school-related, or simply the injury requires an urgency. And so it's been our policy and continues to be to get people back in and into the office as fast as possible.
I came in, I saw him, and within the next 2 weeks I was operated on and on the road to recovery. It's been very valuable, the quickness of this whole process.
Patients come to us as a contrast to other places. They're in almost immediately. They're not waiting 4 weeks. So we'll be able to get your x-rays in an expedient manner. If we need an MRI, we can do that. If we need an ultrasound, we can do that. If they have an issue with their finances, we have financial planners on staff that they can talk to immediately. These are all things at our fingertips to help the patients get back as fast as possible.